Welcome to Wrong Time Watch. My name is Kevin, and today we're looking at a very cool watch in the Casio Royale. The actual model number for this is the AE1200WHD-1AVCF. I'll put that in the title and the description below. This is called the Casio Royale because it resembles a Seiko watch that was in a James Bond movie, I believe from the 70s. That looks very similar, but this watch is much less and much more available than that watch. This is the stainless steel bracelet version. The case is still plastic. It's just colored silver. Has a acrylic or plastic display. Sorry, crystal here on a digital display. So if you look in the top left corner here, this is a digital representation of an analog clock. You can see the minute hand up here, the hour hand there, and then going around the perimeter there is the second hand. So that's very cool. I like that. I also like the world map displayed here. It's actually a pretty fun watch. You can modify these. You can do the hydro mod where you put either mineral oil or silicone oil in the display here. You can put filters in here. You can come in and remove some of this text. So it's a lot of fun to play around with these watches. And they're about, I think I paid $25 for this on Amazon. I don't remember exactly. I bought it a while ago. I may end up giving this watch away. I've not worn it much. I was actually in the process of sizing the bracelet earlier today, and it's a little more complicated than I was expecting. You can go over that briefly here. So what you need to do is you put a screwdriver in that hole right there, and then you pry out. This metal piece actually comes out, kind of looks like a fork, and you take two of them out, and then you can slide the links around and size it. I'm going to plan on doing that later and spend some time wearing this probably later in the month. So I'll do another update on this. So it's not as easy as just taking out some spring bars and taking the links off or screwed links. I have not messed with these bracelets before. So it does have a world timer. Let's go over the functions here. So the home screen here, you have the day, the month and day and the date there, and then the time, obviously. And then we have the world time function, and you can go through the settings here. You can see right there the time zone's changing, and also the latitude and longitude line there should be changing as well to kind of show where you're at. So I may use this functionality, may not. I just like the looks of the watch, really. So then we have an alarm set here. I believe it's 5 alarm settings. I haven't figured out how to go through those alarms, and you can just set the one here. For whatever reason, Casio digital watches seem to stump me pretty well. And then you have a timer function here. Of course, a stopwatch. So this is a little more simple than the other one. Just start, stop, then reset with the adjust button here. It does have a nice LED backlight. Nice warm glow there. You can see it says 10-year battery, world time at the top, illuminator at the bottom. This is a 100-meter water resistant. And then back to the home screen here. There is a mod available for this where you can do a stainless steel case, and I believe that has a mineral crystal. I've not fully looked into that. It may just be the case that you drop this into. I'm not totally sure, but I'm supposed to be getting one of those in for review, and I'll compare it with this side by side. The weight on this is a little different than what I'm used to because the bracelet itself is actually heavier than the the head of the watch, so the balance is kind of screwy. So I can't really balance it on my finger, but so anyway, it just feels a little different. So with the time zones, it has 31 time zones in 48 cities. So some cities obviously have the same time zone. The dimensions on this, it's the square watch, obviously, but the lug to lug is 45 millimeter. And then the case width here, the case itself, not the buttons, is 39.6 millimeter. If you consider the buttons, it's 44.6. So it's basically square shape, same dimensions this way and up and down. The case thickness on this, it is a little thick at 12.7. And the lug width here is 18. That's between the case here. But as you can see, the bracelet branches out to 24 millimeter. And that does taper down. Of course, I didn't measure that taper, so let's see what it tapers down to. Yep, okay, so it tapers down to 18. So you have 18 up here, and then it tapers down to 18. So it's a fun watch. I would definitely recommend you picking one of these up. It looks a little different being square. Let's see, oh, it's 5 o'clock exactly. I thought I was in the alarm screen. That's why I was going through the window here. Let's get this on wrist, on my 6.5 inch wrist. So let me roll up my sleeve real quickly here. So as I mentioned, I have a 6.5 inch wrist with a 52.5 millimeter wristband. So I think this fits fine on my wrist. Like I said, it's square shapes. It looks different. If you have an extra $25, $30 laying around, I would pick one of these up, wear it, and enjoy it. You can wear it on the weekends. Wear it during the week, whatever floats your boat. Let me grab one of my G-Shocks here. Oh, that kind of threw me off. This thing's really light because it's on the AliExpress combi bracelet. But anyway, just get you an idea on size. It does look a little bit larger than the G-Shock. And the text is a little bit larger too, so it's a little more easy to read. But if you have, I think these are about $90 to $100, and that's without this bracelet. This AliExpress bracelet, or you can buy them on eBay for about 20 bucks. So anyway, all right. As always, thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video. If you have not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Like the video and drop a comment below. Let me know what you think of this watch. Thanks. Bye.